So NXT Halloween Havoc happened. I unfortunately didn't get to review Halloween Havoc as around the time because it was Halloween weekend, so it was like very preoccupied. But now I'm doing it, ladies and gentlemen. So here's your later date Halloween Havoc review. We're gonna start off with the first match. Tony D'Angelo defeated Oba Femi in a tables, ladders, and scares match for the North American Championship. I don't hate this match, but here's my problem. This match was spun to be tables, ladders, and scares, right? Yet the match, okay, whatever. It's TLC, but yet, and there's a title on the line. The match was only won by pinfall or submission. Like what? Like I understand if get it. Okay, if there's no title on the line, they have to win by pinfall submission. But there was a title on the line. Why wasn't this match held up above? Like, why the winner can climb the ladder to win the title? Like, why was a title there? This is still a TLC match. TLC, that's like a ladder match with pinfalls. Like, the fuck are we doing here? I mean, I understand, get a chairs match, pinfall submission, and I understand there's been but again, there was a title on the line. You can't say that, this is like an NXT thing because they had done, I believe, a tables, ladders, and scares match. Like, I think, their first time they were doing that, it was what was it? It was like a woman's match. I don't know why I remember this. There was, a women's title match in TLS or whatever, TLC, and, you had to climb the ladder. Why couldn't they do it this match? I felt like the match could have been so much better if you guys had again climbing the ladder, winning the title from that. What are we doing? But whatever, the match was fine. Whatever. It's like Devil Nelson Derby, chaos, whatever. Tony did a spear to Oba to the ladder. Oba kind of was threatening one of the women. The woman was it the Rizzo chick. But yeah, the family helped Tony won. The match was fine. It was fine. Can't hate on it. We then see William Regal willing to be taking part of Lexis King's corner against Charlie Dempsey for the Heritage Cup at NXT. For some reason. They're trying to hide that he's Charlie Dempsey's father. They're hiding that for some reason. Whatever. Shucky Ducky quack quack indeed. Julia and Stephanie Vacure defeats Cora Jade or Roxanne Perez, who looked like the Shining chick, the Shining girls, whatever. They were the Shining chicks in this case. Whatever. Good for them. The match was, shucky ducky quack quack indeed. But then, Zarya, in this. She's creeping for some reason. So we had Rich Holland defeats Andre Chase in the ambulance match. I didn't really care for this match, honestly, but hey, good for them, I guess. Good, whatever. What's her name? Oh yeah, Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley won the females North American Championship. So this match, this was Spinner's choice, right? They decided to make this a 3-on-1 gauntlet match. So Kalani Jordan basically beat both of them, but then eventually Fallon Henley won. Good for her. But then they get attacked by Zarya, which I thought, isn't she supposed to heal? Why is, I don't know. Not that I care, really, Eventually Tatum Paxley gets out of the box. Surviving whatever Wendy Chu, and she spins a wheel, and there's gonna be a casket match. We're gonna see our first ever females casket match on NXT. Whatever. The main event, we saw Trick Williams defeating Ethan Page in a Devil's Playground match. It was basically a false count anywhere match. The match was fine, kind of hardcore, but I didn't really care much because I'm not really I don't really care much. I'm just happy Trick won though, because I don't care for Ethan Page. Hardcore, put through an announce table, whatever, but it's kind of unbelievable. Also false finishes, whatever. Eventually Rich Holland got involved. for some reason, but then Bubba Ray, because again to build towards ECW, they need somebody. So Bubba Ray shows up because get it. Supposedly he got insulted by Ridge Holland or whatever. Yeah, Bubba Ray's getting into action, even though he's like a radio host now. But again, don't tell me that they're not doing that because they have ties with WWE. So what does that tell you? They hate guys like Russo for criticizing WWE, but like again, this is like kind of shows the allegiance for with Bubba Ray and Busted Radio. They're not really going to be truthful, sadly. But anyways, for Halloween Havoc. Good little show. It was an okay show. Good that they're in the arena, honestly. I'm just not really caring to like, it's definitely better than a typical NXT show. It's just like, it would be nice that it was more like this, especially in the arena. I hate that they're back on the, performance center sometimes. So, all right. Till next time. Peace out. Bye.